5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love YouTube. It's popping. What's goody? It's your boy DubJ back at it again, checking in here with another one. Episode 52. We're not going to do too much talking. We don't have much time. We're just going to get straight to it, guys. So, let's go. I already just sent an offer to someone that I've been bugging and calling every day. He finally responded. The one I've been dialing out to the Arkansas lead. Literally been calling him every day, every episode. And he let me show y'all his message. He sent this yesterday. It says, hey man, you keep calling me. It says, hey man, you keep calling about the house. If you could just send me an offer and I will talk it through with my mother. The house across the street, the house across the street in similar condition with less lots did just sell for $35,000. So instead of all the calls, please just send an offer if interested. Thanks for reaching back. That's literally the very thing I've been attempting to do this whole time. What's the best email for you, right? So I just sent the offer, and then I also had to kind of educate him real quick because my offer is still lower. I don't care. Like you said it, the other one sold for 35. Great. My response to that was, and regarding your property or response about the property selling across the street, yes, it did sell at that price. However, this property backs into a cemetery. I didn't go into too many details after that because I just want to let that breathe. But my next, rebuttal for his rebuttal is, appraisers and families, they don't like that, right? Appraisers, they may mark it down for a lower ARV. Families, it may take them longer to get adjusted to try to move into that property. Okay. Not to mention, you guys try to sell this thing for about 12,000 way back in the day, yeah, but it sat for 336 days. There's a reason for that. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Let me put in this note here. Sent offer. And I shouldn't have came up. You know what? I'm about to come back down. If he ain't checked it yet, I'm coming down. Nope, he ain't checked it. I sent my offer for 20,000. I'm about to come back down because originally I was at 7,500. I'm about to bump that to like 15,500. All right, 16,500. That's my offer. Because I was at 20 grand. 16,400. All right, there it is. See, you should have been checked it. He didn't check it, and I had to switch the number because I just talked myself like the longer I sit and look at a deal or a property, and I'm talking about locking it up, bruh, I'm gonna find a reason why I need to go lower. It just, I don't know. It is what it is. All right, let me call Carlton Kershaw. And by the way, we're still getting a lot of leads today. Since we got like 8 leads yesterday, today was a slow day. It's crazy how it's off and on. One day, 2 leads, 3 leads. The next day, 8 leads, 9 leads, whatever. The next day, which is today, I think we only got 3. And that was the third one that just came in. And it's the end of the day. Somebody said 1.5 million. That's not a lead. 175, excuse me. That's a lead. 62. This sounds like I need to call this right now. This one at $62K to the bank, $35K back to taxes or back taxes. Shit, I'm about to call that right now. I need to get some clarification on what he's saying there. But I definitely need to call that right now. What up? What up? What up? K Deep, what's poppin', man? Or gal? I'm sorry. What's goody? I'm making some calls. I just made an offer. I had to send that off and educate somebody real quick on why I'm offering what I'm offering. They said a house across the street sold for $35,000. Just so you know. I'm like, well, yeah, that one also is not facing or backing a cemetery. So there's that. That kind of stuff matters. BOISSE. There you go. All right, we got Kevin out of Toledo. So he says 62K. I said, hey, regarding this property on Morrison, any plans on selling? He says 62K to the bank, 35K back taxes. So is that 62 plus 35? Is that out of that 62 you owe 35? Is that, let's call and see. 1 second. Pull this bad boy up here. His estimate is 57 though. Appreciate you, man. Tap in with me. You like me enough to JV with me, man? You got some deals? Or can you call some of these deals? All right. So let me double tap that guy. Oh, I lost my place. Kevin. Okay, there you go. So, okay. Hold on, y'all. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. I'll tell him on a text that I just tried to call him. Can I do voice to text here? I guess not. Hey, Kevin, my manager. Listen, just tried to call you from his cell. Please call or text back when free. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, that's I gotta get some manual action in on that one. Sent text NADT. Appreciate it, man. Or appreciate it, Kay. I don't know if you could be either or, but I appreciate you. We're gonna put that as a lead and we're gonna put that as super hot. so I can stay in front of it. That sounds like that could be some motivation there. Man, you know what? Not yet. I don't have a school community yet, and I should be working on that. I really should. Um, it's going to be two of them though, because I want to do um, AI and real estate. What do you mean? What's he want? He wants to see. So the guy responded, said, "What's he want?" 62K to the bank, 35K back taxes. Wanted to understand what we can do here. $62. Can you please clarify? Like you owe 62K. Man, what is this? How much time it has been since you're doing cold calling? Well, I was doing cold calling mainly back in like during the pandemic, like 2021, 20 late 2020 through like 2022 ish, and then kind of stopped, took a break, was doing some other things, and then got back into texting. So I've been SMS marketing, and then I do all my like lead follow up. I would do lead follow up via AI conversation chat, and then also um, either if I have a VA at the time, or I'll call, or I'll send some of these leads off to a JV partner. So it's not as much cold calling right now, but I can cold call with the best of them though. Still, okay. So we're talking. That's a contact. That's Ohio. Let me go ahead and take note of this. I got my KPIs here. Texas. Where you from though, man? Where you from, Kodeep? Where you from? What do you have? What do you need? Are you in business? Or if not, do you want to be? How can we help? How could we squad up? How could we pair and share resources? All the good things. Two contacts. Nice. All the way from India, my guy. Dude, what time is it? Were you over there? Let me guess. Is it you guys are ahead of us. Is it like 9 a.m. or something? Your time? Like almost 9? I don't know. You gotta That's pretty cool though. From Detroit to India. Oh damn, I was off. 3:15. Man, I remember I was in Dubai a couple of years ago for my birthday, man. I had a 32-hour birthday. It was so awesome. Cause obviously you guys are like 8 hours ahead or something like that. But India, it's way further out. That's pretty dope, man. Wow. Okay. So follow me though. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and then like here's my IG, because I can't give my personal info on here for some reason. It's all good, but I'll give you my IG to follow here. Um, it's same thing on TikTok too, but I'm kind of barely on there. I did not mean to do that. That's crazy. Wait a minute. What the what? High user on this chat. I did not mean to put that address in there. Sorry, guys. That's the wrong thing. That's a comp, anyways. That I was trying to look up earlier. That's what I'm trying to do. Jesus Christ. You cannot modify yourself. That is weird, dude. I should be able to. TikTok is banned there for real. You sure about that? Because I thought I think I feel like I follow a Chat GBT India or like a um a lovable India version or something. I one of those like high end AI companies got an India version on TikTok. I feel like, but that's crazy. All right, so anyway, let's get back to it. My bad. Let me come over here. All right. Super hot. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, man. Very interesting. Have you been outside the country anywhere recently or at all? As I pull up the next caller here. Somebody just said they want 200K large. Sounds like a lot. All right, I'm calling Carlton. And I don't know what number I'm calling him from. I'm just calling. "737" number. Dude, that's crazy. I was just about to ask, how far is Bali from where you at? Because I want to go to Bali, Thailand too. Bali is in Indonesia, right? It's beautiful in Bali, man. Okay, he is not responding. That was a call in Michigan. We had one in Ohio. All right, next. Damn, it's 4:50 already. This is crazy, man. I gotta get ready to go in a minute. But I'm gonna end up hopping back on. All right, Daniel from California. California, yay, baby. All right, here we go. What's the number? I got another marketing, another list that I'm going to push over here. Starting, since it's the end of the day, I'll start it tomorrow. Hopefully we don't get people cursing me out on Good Friday. But I'm going to start it tomorrow. and should be interesting because the way I did this one, I um I made some offers in the initial message. So even if they're a prospect, I made an offer. I said, hey, let me show y'all. So I said basically, let me see if I can share my screen here. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 415. So I said something like this here. Well, no, let me move over. Whenever it's like 11 o'clock, or let's see, is it a 10 o'clock one? I think it's the 10 o'clock one. Wait, let me go back. No, it's not the 10 o'clock one. It's the 12 o'clock one. Yep, 12 o'clock. So it's like, hey, we're paying anywhere from 13 to 27K, closing 10 days for 3-bedroom homes in Flint. Will you or anyone you know have any plans to sell? Right? Kept it under 160 characters. It's clean. It does not using any keywords, buzzwords to flag me down from the phone carriers and all that. So yeah, man. And I got a couple more like that too. I didn't do them from all of them because every zip code isn't created equal in this list, but I just like how it just it's allowing me to test it though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically the range we're going to be making an offer. So I'm just trying to cut to the chase for the most part, and it's about so 10,000 on one, and then for it's 3,500 on the other. So no, 10,000 is divided by two. So it's about 8,000 of these total, and I'm going to be pushing them out tomorrow along with the existing Ohio campaign. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'll definitely check you out. Oh, my wifey's calling me. What's up, babe? Hey. Okay. Thank you. What up, though? Oh, okay. All right. Good. Because I hopped on this live late. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. All right. Yay. So I get to stay on live with you guys. I don't have to cut it short today. All right. So yeah, so that's cool. So we're going to be having basically all in all, with that's being said, we're going to have a lot of leads come in, a ton of them. So again, here I am preaching my pitch to JV with you guys because I'm not going to be able to one man band all of these by myself. Like I already know me. I know what it is. Like it's going to be a bunch of them coming in. Now, of course, a bunch of them are going to be crap, right? As many no's and not interested and don't call me's that I get is as many, you know, favorably responding leads that I may get, but will be also kind of like BS, like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them like are tire kickers, or they want too much, or you find out like they're not just that motivated, and it's just whatever. It's part of the game with SMS. You have to go through volume, right? So I have to get about, I don't know, 30 of these leads, maybe somewhere between like I'm gonna call it somewhere between like 18 to 29, 30 leads to get a deal. And then, but it has to be good enough because right now I just saw a national report that says there are about 660,000 more sellers than there are buyers. Now that probably is a report on the retail side of things. But that was that on CNBC or Yahoo? I forget where I saw that. Please don't quote me, but you could probably Google it anywhere and just see how many, on average, on the national average scale, how many more sellers are there than buyers. Which obviously means that's pushing us into a buyer's market. So buyers get to be picky, they get to be choosy, they get to be like, you know, they get to be bougie, like in the marketplace. They get to like really be picky and see what they want, and demand concessions and discounts and all that stuff, whether that's on the retail side or the investor side. So I got to be the same way as the buyer, right? I'm a reflection of the buyer. If I'm doing a lot of marketing to sellers, or if you are doing a lot of marketing to sellers, you're going to be an extension in the face of the end buyer. So you got to come with it, right? You got to talk like an end buyer. That's why I told that guy earlier. Yeah, your property across the street, that one sold for 35. We get it, but it's also the one you have is back in the cemetery. So that's not the same thing. Sorry. Um. So yeah, man. There you have it. All right. I said I wasn't going to talk, and I was just going to call, but here I am talking. Let me just take note of this one here. So we call one on every market except Georgia and Florida. I'm not really in Georgia like that though, but all right, Dale. Dale is the one with the carpenter one. Yep. No, clay work. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to send that offer to damn it, man. There's 2 offers I was supposed to send today. Excuse me. Carpenter. Man, damn. Brandon Fisher. 2-pack properties. No, not 3202, Brandon. I need Brandon Fisher. Hmm. Did I? I didn't send him that offer yet. That's why it's not coming up. Okay. Yeah, man. It's too many There's too many sellers, and but that's it's kind of a blanket though. I mean, we're really still in the regional market, man, because you can go state by state is different, man. You know, um, Alabama is going to be different than California. New York is going to be different than Iowa or Nebraska or I don't know, Hawaii and freaking um, Kentucky, like 2 different markets. But that's why it's important, like to keep be a to stay abreast of what's going on the market, so that you can educate yourself and everybody that you're talking to. Data is documentation rules the nation. Sellers are more than buyers. That makes the market very competitive. Did you consider any other markets? Yeah, I'm in like 6 markets right now. So I'm in Texas, as far as this U.S. domestic here. So I'm in Texas, Arkansas, Ohio, Michigan, California, and Florida. Those are my 6 go-tos. Now I can do business in just about any market. There are some regulations in some markets too, so I'll have to be careful there. But it's still, for the most part, I got motion in all markets and buyers and everywhere as well. Mateo, what's goody? I can't find a lot of pre-foreclosures in my area. Should I just cold call to find my first deal? Yeah, but cold call what? Cold call, or are you going to continue to door knock? Remember, man, I'm telling you, stick to one channel. You'll save yourself a lot of heartache. I'm telling you, bro. So I had a deal close yesterday, and I think they're supposed to send me my money. I don't know if they sent it yet. Sometimes I get them to wire it or send me a check. Oh well, yeah, man. Hammer the phones, bruh. You might as well. That's gonna be the quickest way. You gotta call people. Oh, leads in Texas and Toledo. You better hit them up. They can't call themselves. Um, Sorry, y'all. I got another property that I need to offer on. But did I call Dale yet? Let me see. Nope, I need to call Dale. Let me call him first. So he got a few properties I need to offer on him. 810. There we go. Got you, K Deep. K Deep, appreciate you, man. You're making my channel international, man. I love it. I'm from Detroit, imported from Detroit, Michigan, man. I live in Austin, Texas area, a little outside of Austin, Round Rock. Yeah, man. You know, man. Cold calling is still alive, man. Cold calling is still alive. If you got the money, like if you got $149 or $139, I forget which it is. I will invest into a Mojo dollar, triple line dollar, man. That's where I used to go crazy. I used to bang out 2,200 calls a day just for 4 hours. And I would get a bunch of leads. I could probably get way more leads today than I did back then because I know how to talk on the phones better. And um I know the phone etiquette. Like I know you got to switch phone numbers every time you're dialing every 10, 15 minutes. You got to rotate the phone numbers. You can't call from the same number and you can't um you know what I'm saying? You it's just certain etiquette around cold calling now that you couldn't, you know, always do back then to now, whatever. So and you know, like hang up the phone after 10 seconds of it picking up, 15 seconds or so. Keep your abandonment rate low. There's just so many things and nuances now and to try to increase that contact rate and all of that stuff. But texting to me though is the bread and butter. I mean, it's just like everybody left texting. They left the SMS market because of all the compliance laws and stuff that came and scared everybody away. But if you know how to work it, then you'll be just fine. So yeah, man, I was going crazy. I was dialing like a drunken sailor, man. I was just like nobody's business, but I was feeding the pipeline. And at the time, I had my partner. He was closing. I was setting him up. He'd knock him down, right? And you know, we was just hammering the phones, man. So I would like do, and it's cool because I would do like lead generation and lead management all at the same time. So I would pull the list, I would skip trace the list, I would market to the list, prospect them, cold call them, and qualify them, right? Make sure they're primed and ready for my acquisitions guy to take over. And then he'll call them up, reassure some things, that some notes that I took, and close them and get them under contract. And then he would dispo half of them, I would dispo half of them because it was just us two. So we'll like dispo together. So I started off, he knock him down, and then we finish him off together. And then TC, transaction coordination, we kind of both handle that too. And then we start hiring out. The only thing that I wish I can take back is the hiring part. Like you gotta know how to hire, and you gotta know how to like have the right people in the right seats because you can have a rock star in the bad seat in the wrong seat. Like you can have somebody that's excellent with crunching numbers and data and like nerding out on research or stuff on the computer, but they're terrible on the phones. You can't have them on the phones, right? So you got to like look out for stuff like that. And we just was just like hiring and just placing them anywhere. It didn't matter. Wondering why, like, oh man, it wasn't getting the result that we were looking for. So it was all like all this stuff was like a learning experience over the years, man. And you know, it was pretty cool at the same time. Do you have to comp after the leads say they're interested in selling? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I tend to comp during the call or during the time yeah, like that we're chatting, or as I'm pulling them up, then I'm looking them up. You know what I'm saying? Um, if I know the market and they give me a number, sometimes I can even be like, nah, that's too much, or oh, we're in the deal zone. So it just depends. You said you did cold calling for a company. You was doing it for 6, 7 hours and managed to do only 200 to 250 cold calls. Really? Though I was just starting out, so I was working on Zoom phone. Oh yeah, man. You had to been dialing from a single line dollar for one, and for two, yeah, man, your output would have been crazy for 6 to 7 hours. You would have doubled mine. You would have been in like four 4,000 calls. But the thing was, I was going through 2,200 dials, meaning also like 2,200 records. So we had it set up where I'm only dialing the primary phone number of each record, if that makes sense. Because everybody had 3, 4, 5 numbers. So sometimes I would just only call the top primary number across the board. And then because I mean, as long as my contact rate was up, it didn't matter, right? So if your contact rate is above 7 to 10%, then I mean you're dialing mostly right numbers. So it was pretty cool. We're gonna dial David out of Lansing. I need to call him from another number, man. He's the same old song and dance. So you call them one, get motivated, two, ask condition, three, then ask if they're willing to sell and which number they're looking for present offer. No, 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 no. What ask them if they're willing to sell first. You have to know that they're willing to sell first, and they say yes, then one, two, and three. It's not really any particular order, to be honest. I kind of rotate. Um, like I don't get right into motivation because I gotta get them talking first. They gotta get comfortable with me first. The first two questions to generally ask to a stranger off the bat. Obviously, one, if you have any plans to sell, and then two would be, you know, I guess two would be motivation, kind of like you can get them to say, okay, great. Can you kind of catch me up to speed about this property while I'm pulling it up? And just that's an open-ended question. They can tell you anything from that point. Well, what do you want to know? Or, well, yeah, I inherited this property from my dad, blah, 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 right? So it's just the main thing is while you're pulling it up, you want to get them to start talking because it's like it triggers a psyche in their brain that okay, he's being efficient, he's looking at the property, he's you know, we're being efficient with time and everything like that. So and that's real. Like I'm pulling it up, looking it up on Zillow, looking up Redfin, and looking at my buyers in the area while they were telling me about it. And then it's like, yeah, just tell me about your situation around it. Like, are there any tenants? Is it vacant? Stuff like that. And then for condition, I like to ask them this too. I like to ask them, hey man, so on a scale of 1 to 10, what I'm saying, one being absolute full gut, trash, right? Beat up, horrible. 10 being 2026 style, HGTV decked out. What would you rank your property on a scale from 1 to 10? And then they always be like, oh, I give it about a 6, I give it about a 7, whatever, whatever. Okay, okay, cool, cool. So what would you say it would need to take it to a 10? and then they start telling you what repairs need to be done, right? What you need to come in and fix up. And then that's also tapping into that psyche, like, okay, I can't ask for too much since I told them it needs too much, or since it needs this much done, So you got that going for you too. And then with price, I'm always just boom, hit them right, poke them, boom. What were you hoping to get out of it? That's it. I keep it so simple. I don't even, and it's like I expect them to tell me, what were we hoping to get out of it? And I just shut up. And they're like, well, they start talking again. I was hoping, blah, 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 blah. Maybe to get like, I don't know, 50K. So, and then they usually tell you a number that's higher than their bottom line. So it's always room in whatever number they tell you. And so you just start like picking up on all these cues as you go along, and it just start, it's funny because it doesn't get easier. You just get better. All right, Brandon, what we got, man? Do I got his email? I thought I had his email address. Any word, Mr. Fisher? No, I don't have his email. I'm about to just ask him for it. Mr. Fisher, what's the best email address for you? Because I'm gonna just send him this offer. I got the buyer ready to go, and just the seller's dragging feet, man. I can't stand that. Sent text asking for email. All right. Next. So that was 3, Michigan. Frank, that's a sad scenario there. All right, Michael Marino. He gave me, so this guy gave me 3 properties in Illinois, and I think you need a license to wholesale there. I'm gonna see if you can double close out there. I don't know, or just check the Facebook network to see who can help me. Whoever can help me in Illinois, let me know. Got 3 properties, random. This guy, he got another one on Walden. Okay. Keep it going. Joel. No, he's out of town. Eric out of Michigan.
Please leave your message for 2313. Please leave your message for 231.
I think that phone just off. All right, next. Tyrone. He's out of town. Oh, he got back on the 30th. I guess I can hit him up. What's up, brother? You back in town? Moving and grooving. Send text. Oh, my bad, chat. What y'all got? If I'm giving a agent 3% commission, where do I put that in the contract? That's a great question. You remember? Well, wait. Let me ask you this: is that the listing agent of the property? Because if it is, you don't have to give them that. But if you do, you give them that by having them draw up your contract and having them state that in the contract. All right. If you have a buyer, I mean, if you got an agent that's bringing you the buyer and you want to still give that agent commission, well, you can't give them commission. You have to give them a percentage of your wholesale fee, your assignment fee. And in that case, you draw out a JV agreement with that agent, with that buyer's agent, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense, because I've done that. Both sides. I've done both of those scenarios, though, what I just told you. Raise what I learned from cold calling. First, you need to make the comfortable, and then you get that not interested, and then that's mostly emotional response. Tackle this, and then they think logically after. Yep. For sure, man. I'm gonna create it, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna create it. I'm on there. Coach C, what it do? What's goody? Oh, okay. So, Raise, you talking about the buyer's agent? Yeah. So, the buyer's agent, meaning like they're bringing you the buyer, right, to your deal. Um, but are you saying that is this deal listed or is it off market? Because then that gets a little tricky. But shout out to my man dubbed investor, man. He was taking action, man. He was on them calls earlier. He was hitting up some of these leads we got brewing up. I know I meant to respond to you earlier. I saw your message about some of the outcome of those leads, and yeah, it's definitely a volume play. So you're gonna get all the runarounds and the like I literally was just talking about that on this live earlier. I said what's going to happen with most of these with the difference between SMS leads that you're outbounding to, versus like inbound leads, for example. You're going to get a lot of tire kickers and a lot of fluff, period. But you're going to get a lot more when you're sending out SMS because they're coming in so heavily. There's so much of them you got to sift through, and it is what it is. A lot of people just going to throw out a number and try to test you, or you know, may not be really serious. Could be the wrong number. They could be playing with you. They could be trying to troll you. It's just it'd be all, you know what I'm saying? But underneath all of that, there's still deals at the end of the day. Tyrone, I sent the message. All right, we're gonna move on to the next. Christopher. All right, we out of that list there. So now we about to call Ohio, the leads that are coming in today. So we got more that came in today. And I just have to make sure I tagged them right. Darnell Smith wants 200K. 200 Darnell. And I hope you left notes too, dubbed, because I didn't check the folder, the spreadsheet yet. I don't want to double duty. So obviously, put your initials by that and stuff like that. And then the note, whatever they said, put that note in there too. Obviously, I'm sure you know that, but just in case. All right, let me mark this as a lead. So give me a couple seconds, y'all, while I do that. And then I'm also counting them real time. We got 1 lead, 2 leads. $80,000 if you're talking about what I'm saying, then we can talk. If not, please take me off your list. Total assessed value 42,000. It's one of them ones, man. Two. Wait, one, two, three. 1.5 million. Hell no. I'm not even about to look that up. Yes, I want 175. Hello. Where did you come up with that number? Hello. May I ask, where did you come up with that price? For not interested in selling. No, but you can add us to your buyers list. Nice. You got a buyer. Great, will do. If you don't mind, please share your buy box here. Nice. How many leads we got? I said I'm at 4. Yeah, keep counting this stuff. I'm gonna see it on the thing when I look at it anyway, so it don't matter. Buyer lead. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna get with y'all in a second. I got you. Okay, we got another one. Michael Arid. He said yes, interested in selling. That's 5. No. Sometime probably, but not currently. Cool. Put them in the cold rotation. I don't count them as a lead, even though they are a cold lead. I still don't. I count leads as people who are warm and up. Warm and up, meaning within at least 60 days or so, or better. So that was about 5. Sold it sometime. Sold it to some Somalians. Okay. Never, never. Wrong number. House no longer exists. Stop. Never, never. No. In. Never, never. Stop. I will be buying in the future. So if you have something, let me know. Another buyer. Nice. Damn. Okay. We get buyers off these lists too, guys. Sometimes you gotta pivot, and that's okay. I love it. Buyer lead. Oh, he's a buyer in Ohio. I put Michigan on that last one. Dang it. Dang it. I gotta go back and change that. Wow. Are you the prostitute that's supposed to be meeting the party at 2 p.m.? You can't make this up, bro. Are you the prostitute that's supposed to be meeting at the party at 2 p.m.? My bad. Chat. You confused about what? I mean, the listing agent, you were right the first time. Okay. 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 Yes. My bad. I'm playing catch up with all the last few comments. But yes. Um I'm live every day except Sundays. Saturdays are every other Saturday or so. It's kind of like it's hopscotch with Saturday. I'm in and out. It depends. But Monday through Friday for sure. I haven't missed a Monday through Friday since I started back in January. It's crazy to say. Uh and yeah, man, I'm gonna look into that school community, man. For sure, for sure. I can have a whole school community on what not to do. I could just tell about all my mistakes. So y'all don't have to do that. Uh okay, we was back on this here. That's why I'm wondering, can you give oh no. And never. I just bought it. Never, 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 never. Wrong number, never. And never, never, no, no, never, 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 never. All right, so what was that? About 5 leads? I expected today to be a down day. A down day, like 3 leads or less. Because yesterday was an up day. We had like 8, 9 leads. So, all right, let's chop them up. Let's call them. Da, 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 da. I got to look at the ones you called as well. Coach C. Actually, Coach C, if you can you give me the row numbers you hit up that you talked to? I'm gonna figure out a better system. I promise. We just gonna use this basic system right now with the spreadsheet, but we're gonna figure out a better way. Another thing I can do is organize these by color. So if I was to say filter, filter by color. Boom. Okay, there I am. Okay, I see you, DC. So you hit up row 1824. All right, bet. Yeah, of course. Do you have an offer? All right, let's call this one. Or a matter of fact, let's just go down the row here. We got 20 leads selected in the last 3 days. So let's hit these up. Stephen Ambrose. This guy said he had 3. So when I said hello, man, I asked where did you come up with that price? He said appraisals. I've had 3 houses for sale for 189. I'll take 175. What the what? Let me check that out. And that's cap. Oh, no biggie. No biggie, bro. I got you. You don't have to. I got the list here. You straight. Yeah, buddy. You got it, K Deep. So this is the house, guys. That's supposed to be 175. Y'all about to laugh at this. Y'all ready to laugh at this? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Laugh. Just laugh. What are we doing here, bro? I like that this is the worst one on the block. That's cool. But you want the highest price on the block. That's not cool. You got to get out of here. All right. So does he have it listed somewhere else? Let me see if I can I'm almost positive he got this thing remodeled, man. There's no way he wants 175 for this for real. He's trolling me right now. Ooh, what is this? Meet Sophie. We just launched a new AI powered assistant and you have early access. Hey, tell Sophie what kind of properties or leads you're looking for and she'll do the heavy lifting. Well, I'll be damned. I was going to create myself a agentic AI agent to do just that. Find off market deals in Phoenix under 400K. Show me Airbnb friendly properties in Oregon, for example. Try Sophie now. Don't mind if I do. I'll just do it later. Maybe we'll do a rollout on live. Nice. All right. So we'll get back to that. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. This guy, man. This house is 3 bed, 1 bath, 1,500 square feet. The house across the street is the same, but it's 1 story, and it sold for 123. The house around the corner sold for 162. Yeah, he wants too much. I can't do nothing with that. There's a one around the corner sold for 153. Okay. 4 bed, 1 bath, a little bit bigger. 54 pictures, meaning it's probably immaculate. 116 owner occupant. Nope. 96.5 owner non-owner occupant. All right, that's my offer. So I'm going to offer him whatever the price per square foot of this one minus 10,000. So 96,500 divided by 1686. 96,500 divided by 1686 equals $57 a foot times the subject property of us is 1517, which brings it to 86K, which means minus 10 is 76K. I'm going to offer you 75K. And then I'm going to say as is. Oh shit, I can't even offer that because there's another one that was purchased for 40K. See, this shit's tricky. I like this one though. Here's the one that sold for 162. What did the buyer buy for that? What did the flipper buy that at? That's what I want to see. This shit's got carpet, bro. This sold for 162. Oh, it's about as basic as they come. So it took 74 days to sell. And what the hell is sold up? And they bought it for the original guy bought it for 55. So I'm gonna ask him, okay, I'm guessing this is a total remodel. Matter of fact, I'm about to just call him. Let's call him. This is about to be a fun one. All right, what's your number, guy? 419 blah 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 3722. Here we go. Mr. Steven.
Hello, this is Steven.
What's going on, Steven? This is Winston. How you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm actually just following up with you from the text you had just been receiving there from Dee about the house on Addington.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir. I catch you at a bad time?
Actually, I'm working. Is it possible I can give you a call back either tomorrow or later tonight?
Yeah, tomorrow is fine. Anytime
Okay.
tomorrow
Yeah, I'm off all
morning
day
or
tomorrow. I'm off on Good Friday.
Sure. Okay, same here. Yeah, between 9 and noon or whatever, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Winston?
Yes, sir. This is my cell
All
here
right,
too.
sir. All right, man. It's a pleasure. Look forward to talking to you.
All right, likewise. Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So the only thing this thing has a chance is obviously, again, if it is fixed up and nicely done, right? And that's one. And then two, if I can lean on some landlord buyers in here that will purchase that property for obviously over 175. But I know I can get them down. If I can get a guaranteed number lock in at 175 and above, I can get that lower than 175. But yeah, right now, the way that shit looks, that picture I just showed y'all, that sad story of a no, that's not gonna happen. Um this no sir. But I like like I said, I like that the fact that the house here looks nice. The house next door looks nice. Next door, nice. Down the street, ooh, opportunity. I could probably call this one. Ooh, we can do some driving for dollars here. Look at that overgrown grass. Ooh. See? Yeah, I'm gonna tell Sophie to get in here and look up some properties like this and bring them back to me. Fully skipped. Skip trace and all. It's an interesting block. But anyway, so all right, let me mark him down for tomorrow. Follow up. Call back tomorrow AM between 9 and noon. He was about to battle. I couldn't wait to hear him out and see what he had to say. I use a few, man. Privy, mainly is REI Reply. That's my CRM tool to go, but I use some other ones for comping, like I said, Privy and Property Reach and a couple others. Well, no, just those. All right, so then we got that was a contact from Ohio. Carlton Kashaw, I already called him. Could call him again, but I'll just keep it moving. Next, we got Kevin. I called him. I feel like I did. Yeah, I called him earlier. He didn't answer. He's wondering what I wanted. 62K to the bank, 35K back taxes. So you owe 35K in back taxes. Matter of fact, I can look this shit up myself, man. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Wow. He been owing taxes since 2014. Jesus Christ. That's why it's 35K. He's on a DNC list. See, that's the thing about this DNC stuff, man. Like, it says DNC, but clearly, like, you responding as a lead, bro. You want to do something here. You need my help, but you on a DNC list. That's what I'm saying. Some of this stuff be subjective, man. All right, we are moving on to Darnell. Darnell wants 200K, and I have no idea if it's worth that or whatever. We about to just call him and chop it up. Tell me about this property. What you got going on? All the stuff I was just sharing with you guys. I'm about to say the same thing right here. If he answers the phone. Pulling the property. What's going on, Darnell? This is Winston hitting you up. How you doing? I was just calling you back. You got a message from Alan about the house on Richards. Did I catch you at a bad time? Okay. So you said 200. I'm pulling this up right now. Can I ask where is that? Is that like fully remodeled? Oh, you don't want to sell it. Yeah, of course. I understand. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Got the works. Got the works. I get it. Okay. Well, you already did everything we would come in and try to do, so it probably would be good fit for us. But did you have anything else that may be coming up? Okay. Oh, okay. So you got about 20, you say? Okay. I could probably look most of them up here too on my end. What was that other one? 1743. Okay. So is it worth looking at it right now, or is this not you're not really tackling it right now? Or okay. Okay. What did you want for the Freeman one? Okay. Freeman, here it is in '06. Let me just pull that one up. And what's the situation on it? Wow. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great, man. Any pictures, any photos you have of your properties that'll speed up the process, and I can kind of help get it over to my guys. I'm basically helping like deploy some capital in the area, so I think it could be a good match on some of your properties, hopefully. Um, and like I said, we're deploying capital, closing within a couple weeks' time, 30 days tops. But I think we're kind of in the ballpark on this one. You said that was a three bed, two bath on Freeman. Okay, yeah, definitely looking for some three beds. And okay, I'll be looking at them, looking for them. Okay, thanks a lot. Yep. Damn, somebody bought 655 properties right here. Oh my god. Yeah, man. So that guy got 20 properties. He's a driver. He's like, I had to like immediately match his tone and this and everything there, right? He owns 20 properties in the area, and obviously didn't have time to kind of go through all 20. I can use my resources to look up the other ones if I need to. But um mm, I saw something on Freeman that sold for you got a lot of different values over there, honestly, bro. This is crazy. It's probably a bundle package deal that sold for this much. Anyway, I see something for 80K. I see something for 60K, but it's much smaller, so that's still good. And then I see 28K. Oh, that was a crappy one. 59. So I could probably try to get them down some, but I need to make sure it makes sense though. 68K, 400K, but I think that was a big bulk buy. And then you got an 85K. So I mean, we flirting in a somewhat worthy zone, but you see how I had to pivot from that first one. I just immediately shut that first one down. It was just nothing there. So most of the time, guys, they're always going to have other properties or know somebody or something. And when it's like operation stage left, I'm quick with it. Hey, looks like this ain't a good fit. You got something else? And boom, lo and behold, you got 20 other ones. So I'll promote him to my hot folder here. Make sure he stays in front. I was about to give him an offer. He gave me 2 of them. He gave me 43.29 something. And then I'll also be telling him like, I'm not really the buyer. I'm helping deploy capital. Oh, that one is nice. Okay, he just sent me a picture already. Oh yeah, that's nice, man. And it's brick. Oh yeah, okay, we might be able to do something with that. Y'all check this out. What y'all think? Hold on, let me make the frame here. This is better than what I thought he was gonna send me. I'll tell you that. I like the That's yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I could probably get it a little bit less, but my thing is he's done some of the lead work for me with oh, he's got a basement too. He's done some of the lead work for me as far as pictures. So that's halfway, that's half my dispo process right there, getting the photos. So then it'd be like, okay, I send the photos out and if I have interest after buyers look at the photos, like, hey, when can I come see it? Then it's like, all right, cool, let's go ahead and set up a walkthrough. And then let's get it cracking. So yeah, the house ain't that bad. I like that. Oh, I see that master bedroom thing you talking about. Okay. So I'm gonna put some notes in here. Let me go to ChatGPT and just record myself talking. Spoke with my man's. He is a driver. He has 20 properties. The one he wants 200K for was in the family for a long time. So I immediately declined that one and pivoted to another one. He's got one here on Freeman. And he's got obviously 19 others, but we're going to he said he's slowly getting rid of them one at a time, a couple at a time. Timeline seems to be right now. I don't have much more info, but I do have pictures on the Freeman property. He's sending them right now. And he wants 75K for Freeman. And I will call him back with potentially an offer tomorrow. Hello, wife.
Do we have water?
We have water.
Oh, you went to the grocery store?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, me and Trip on our way. I'm Shane in the car. We got him a little thing. Pull up.
Okay.
Still water. Okay.
No, I don't think so. We got grapes, apples, oranges, bananas.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yep. All right. So we got that in there. Save. Yeah, the house ain't bad, man. I think I mean, we want crappy houses, don't get me wrong. It's just crappy houses come with crappy prices. We need it at a good enough price. I got turnkey buyers too. I just, it's and even then, it's still got to be right. Like it can't be too much. And I got to figure out the rents, what we can get for that. I'm going to put received. Received. Will be in touch by tomorrow. Thanks. And I'll drop on my website and all of that, my card. So we know it's real. Put him in super hot and put him as oh, you got removed? Man, I don't know, man. I think Google be doing that, man, because my man's told me that too. He told me to resend it to him because he got booted. Sometimes they be booting me too, because you got to like always sign in every once in a while through company emails. Hold on, I'm gonna share it with you in a second. So that was Darnell. Contracts. No, that's 5. Next, we got. So we got Florida 0, Cali 1, Texas 1, Arkansas 1, Michigan 5, Ohio 4, Georgia 0. Total dials 9, 10, 11, 12. And 4 contacts. 1 offer. 0 contracts. 1 buyer, 2 buyers, 3 buyers. 3 buyers, 2 JVs, 3 JVs. No assignments, no realtors, no PMs, no contractors, no title companies, no California builders. All right. Moving on. Somebody else, they want 80,000. If you're talking about that, that's what I'm wanting. If not, take me off your list. Okay, cool. Alessandra Romano. Oh, she's a hard hitter. Let's see what we got. 80K. What y'all want the over or under for 80K on this estimate? I'm gonna say it's over. I know for damn sure, just by her tone. This estimate is gonna say more than 80K. That should say 42. I just knew it, man. I could tell by the tone. You're not serious. You get a lot of wholesalers and people calling you, and you want double what Zillow says. And that's just your number. And you're not going to budge. You're not motivated, and there's no reason to call you. So, what do I do for that? Well, I'm going to plug this in to just to make sure I'm not, since this is a remote market and I have no idea what's going on. I have to double check just to make sure there aren't any buyers nearby paying more than 80K. Her house is 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,300 square feet. One down the street, they paid 42K. They paid 42K on the button. That's crazy. Another one paid 18. Another one paid 52. Another one paid 57. Another one paid 1,000. Man, if you don't get out of here. Another one paid 15K. Yeah, I'm out of here, bro. You ain't got nothing for me. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and tell her I'll pass. Thanks. I'll pass. Wait, thanks. I'll pass. More in the 20 to 30 range. Take care. I made an offer. All right, so offer made. Didn't spend much time. I could put her in a once too much category. Once too much. All right. And then I could put her on a DNC list too, technically. All right, next we got Michael, he just said yes. We asked him if he's selling. He said yes. So let's see what this be like. He's in not and let me repaint the picture. These are today leads, guys. These are today leads. So um, I forgot that last one we just called that we talked to Darnell. I need to I forgot I need to update this folder. The Excel spreadsheet folder. Oh. Yo. My bad, bro. I done. Oh. I thought I called the same one. Never mind. There it is. Okay. Which email is yours, Mateo? Can you send that to me again? I thought I had it. My sister got me this mic, man. I forgot the name of it. Mayano, Maono, Mayano. It's like $70, something like that. Easy peasy setup. You just clip it onto your desk, your desk and everything, and let it roll. Let it roll. Oh, she gave me a thumbs up. I told her I'll pass, and she gave me a thumbs up. I thought she was about to cuss me out. So let me put that in the what's the name here? Red. Cool. Next. Okay, Michael. So he's the one that just said yes. We're gonna call him, making sure I'm not double duty in here. Oregon, Ohio. I didn't even know it was Oregon, Ohio. All right, let's go. I feel a lockup coming, baby. We about to get a contract. Come on. Here we go. Oregon, Ohio. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Good. Who's this?
Good. This is Winston calling you back. You got a message from Alex, my assistant, earlier about the property on Antonia. Did I?
I'm not sure, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I was checking to see if you. Well, we were saying if you had any plans to sell, and you said yes.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm pulling this up right now. Can you kind of tell me about the situation around the property there?
What situation?
Just anything about it in general that you would want to know. Any tenants, is it vacant, condition, all that good stuff.
It's got tenants.
Okay.
Long term. I don't know about long term, but probably 3 years.
Okay. How's that working out for you?
It's all right. Yep.
Nice. Okay. It's coming up as a 3-bed, 1 bath for me. Is that about accurate
Yep,
for you?
that's it. Yep.
Okay, there it is. And it's got looks like a 2-car garage and that I guess no basement.
No basement, crawl.
Crawl, got it. Okay. All right, I'm just jotting down some notes here. How much are the rents right now?
I don't know. I'd have to look. Got a bunch of them.
Oh, nice. Well, look at you, man. You the man. Okay. Okay. So this one, as far as if everything aligned, all the stars aligned, what was your timeline to close or sell on this one?
It don't matter to me. I don't have to sell them. Somebody
Okay.
wants to make me an offer, then they can. We can go from there.
Okay.
I don't even know what it's worth. Very much around there for sale. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's well, let me first ask you this. Like, I don't know when the last time you saw this one, but from a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being full gut and 10 being HGTV 2026 style, what would you rank the property from a 1 to 10?
It's decent. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to go look at it, I guess. I don't. That's to your discretion, I guess, not
Okay.
mine.
Sure. I was just curious, wondering if there was anything that's needed, especially.
I need the roof. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Other than that, that's probably it.
Okay.
But I rehabbed it probably years ago or something.
Okay.
Windows are okay, not the best.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So
Okay. I appreciate you sharing that. So let me just look at one other thing. And
what's the show on Zillow?
Zillow, it shows. I got a picture of it. The greenhouse here, with the white shutters and garage and everything. It looks like half brick on the bottom. Nice lawn here. What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, you guys called me. I didn't have it for sale. So if you want to buy it, make me an offer. What's Zillow got it at?
Zillow has it at 150, 155. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a little less than that, but there's not there. Well, here's the deal. If you Google or Zillow houses in Oregon,
Mm-hmm.
have you done that lately?
Yeah. Just before calling.
Right.
Uh-huh.
All right. So the cheapest, and it's not even really in Oregon, is 147. If you didn't see that already, that's in. It's kind of a little. It's called Harbor View.
Oh yeah.
It's not a real place. It's out by the refineries. And it ain't
Yeah.
much of a house. But that's 147. So if that gives you any reference guide to go to, so.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the cheapest house in Oregon right now. There ain't much to pick from, especially in that price range.
Yeah. Let's see. I see. Well, the ones that I'm looking at, they go right outside the border. I guess they cross into. Yeah, they cross into Toledo. Yeah, they cross into Toledo. So I'm not going to use those, but
that's night and day.
I know. I get it.
No.
But I can tell you, let me see something here. So I got a 118, I got a 93, a 85.
Oh, I just did it the other day, and I have a niece that's a realtor. Where's the one? The 119?
The 118 is on what is that street there? I can't even say it. Crescent Road. There it is. Crescent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an okay road. Depends on where it's at, but
Okay.
That's not as good as my neighborhood, but it's a lot on the low end of Oregon.
I gotcha.
Where's the other ones?
124 right by it on Wilkes Road, and then Wilkes. I'm looking in the past 3 months or 6 months. I need to look at 3 months.
Sold or that
Sold, yeah.
it's for sale?
No, that's sold.
Yeah, what's for sale? Only that 147, right? What's the one for 89? Where was that? Ouch.
That is I pressed the wrong button. Let me go back. It was further south. Hold on. If I can get it to come back. There it is. The one at 85 was on Reswick Drive.
Oh, yeah, I own one on Reswick. I had two on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's okay street. I mean,
it's a big house though. 2008 square feet, 85K.
Wow.
Yeah, then Brown Road, 140.
Yeah, Brown Road's nice.
Yep. So I think that one's.
So I have 3 of them in that same neighborhood.
Oh, nice.
One on Reswick I'd sell, and I have empty on Grohl, and I have one occupied on Grohl.
Okay. So you'll sell the one, you'll sell all those you just mentioned?
Yep.
As a package deal?
Right. Possibly.
Okay. Let me see if
I know
I can.
you're gonna beat me up on my price, but
nah, man.
Well, that's the game. I've been in the game. I know what it is.
I like to play as fair as possible, man. It has to be a win-win though. Win-win-win.
Yeah, I get it.
That's the only way, man. But
this is all part of my pension, so I get people like you call me all the time, and it's like, would you give me 10 grand from your bank account? You probably wouldn't, correct? So what makes you think that I'm gonna give you 10 grand or 20 or 30 or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I get it. I don't have to sell them. I'm not desperate. You know, I'm all right. But
I got you.
If price came up, and are you guys flippers or rental or what?
Yeah, so I'm like myself. I'm an independent contractor working with all sorts of guys in the real estate space, private money guys, landlord and flippers, and I'm just kind of helping with deploying some capital. So they got me doing all the dirty work, if you will. But but got a bunch of money, looking for a bunch of houses and all that good stuff. So but got to keep the lights on at the same time.
I get it. I get it.
Yep. So that's where we're at.
If this stuff keeps up in Washington, you watch that housing market drop.
Yeah, just talking about that.
People get cold feet. They don't want to move. They don't know if they're keeping their job. They don't know if they get, it's just, it snowballs. So it's like, hold on, folks.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, people still got to rent, but,
Yeah.
Most people won't sell their house thinking they can't get another one or,
Yeah.
And it's down to right now, Oregon is supply and demand. So there's not much out there.
Yeah. No, you're right, man. It's a whole.
I don't know if you know, or you probably being your phone number came from Detroit, but
yeah.
I mean, you probably don't know much about Oregon, but it's a good. It's blue collar.
Yeah.
There's some high dollar stuff, but majority is blue collar. It's like, so people move from East Toledo to Oregon, and that's like now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Like my houses are all probably starter houses or 2-bedroom bungalows or
nice.
so they're happy just to get into Oregon school system.
Right. No, it's always like that. That's good. You're in the best part, so.
Well, that was my goal when I was younger. I was like, house in the nicest neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't go wrong. You're going to win.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a brother that has probably 12 of them on the east side. His rent is way more than mine.
Wow.
But I don't have too many horror stories. My renters stay. You know, I mean, he's kicking someone out every once a year.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you can be greedy all you want, but I don't want that.
Right.
So we buck heads all the time, argue who's better, and I'm like, that you are making more money.
Yeah.
And he's a painting contractor. And I said, so something seems odd because I have way more money than you do. So where's...
That's funny.
You know, well, and it's like, you have to keep them rentals to have a pension. So I was an electrician for, I don't know, 30-some years.
Nice.
So I have a huge pension.
Nice.
And I said, you don't have that, you know?
Yeah.
So you have to keep these rentals. 75 years old, you have to pay someone to go work on them. Mm-hmm. And he's that. I'm the hands-on guy. I do everything.
Yeah, man.
I was the plumber. I was a plumber and electrician for a builder for many years, and then I got in the union. So I don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Do I want to do my own work? You know, it's hard. You know what it's like. Hard to find people to do anything that you can trust.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
So I still work.
That's good.
I've been retired for 3 years, and I leave here at 7 o'clock in the morning, and up back away at it, you know.
That's all good. Okay.
So the green one on Grow is definitely going to be for sale here shortly.
Which one is that? 06 or 20?
You
got 15.
No. Damn, I can't keep it straight. I think it's 20.
Okay.
It's crazy because when I first started buying, Oregon went up 4 to 5% a year. So even though I didn't make much on rent, I would
that appreciation, man.
In the end.
Oh yeah.
So the one that I bought, the 1506. Anyway, my dad sold it for like $89,000 years ago. And then a couple people had it, lost it. I bought it back. I think I bought it at the sheriff's sale. But it really didn't increase like I thought it would. It might be now. But, you know, before you could count on it. But
wow. Yeah, that's an interesting story that he had it and sold it and they lost it and you got it back. That's wow.
Yeah, my dad sold it, built a house, and I didn't even know. My sister called me and goes, "Hey, Dad's place for sale." I mean, I think I only paid like 40 something for it.
Wow.
And then I had one out by the golf course on an acre. I put an addition on it and bulldozed the whole yard. Anyway, I sold it to a guy for $109,000, and it took me a year to. Anyway, I tore down a pole barn, a 10-year-old pole barn, which I'd never do again. But anyway, I had that piled up, marked, dated, pictures. And I was going to use it as a rental property, cut a driveway, throw the pole barn.
Yeah.
This guy come along and he filed bankruptcy on this.
I'm coming too.
But,
wow.
So he goes, "Would you sell it?" I go, "Yeah, I'll sell it." I go, "I'll sell it for $5,000 less than it appraises for."
Wow.
And somehow he came back, bought it. And
how about that?
He didn't want the pole barn, so I'm like, man, I have nowhere to put this thing. So a guy lived a couple of doors from me. He was loaded.
Yeah.
Anyway, he bought it and put it up. But that house I don't know how many years later, and I don't know if it was that guy. A guy, there's a real nice golf course right by there. The guy called me. He goes, "Hey, can you tell me, did you own that house?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Can you tell me what you did?" I go, "Pretty much everything." I go, "Why?" He goes, it's going up for share sale for like $53,000.
How much you say?
53. So I did all the work. Wow. And I don't know why I didn't go bid on it, but wow. I did all the work, put an addition, bathroom, bedroom, new roof, clean. I mean, it had garages and cars. Yeah. And it's in a nice, it's kind of country and right next to the golf course. Yes, I'm on the call. Anyway, yes. That's just the luck of the draw. I mean, that's happened to me multiple times. I'll sell a house and 2 years later, somebody calls me and goes, "Mike, half of what I paid for it." Yeah, it's crazy. Man, that is something. So, what a story. Anyway, that's crazy. At 2008. I moved the house probably, 2010 maybe. Bought it for $8,000 and those were the times. $17,000 to move. Wow. That's the one on Reswick. Oh, okay. 1530. Okay. Yep, I saw that. So, let me see. 1537. That's a 3-bedroom. I had to put a basement in. They jacked the house up. And wow. I had the footers. I dug the footers, poured them. Then they drove it down the ramp and jacked it all up. And then wow. The bricklayers came in and laid block, and then they come back and set it down on top of it. I've never heard of that one. Okay, so you installed a basement. Yeah, it was. Man. I mean, and I took the furnace out. Wow. I strapped the ductwork. I took the stairs out. I took all the plumbing, laid it in the living room, and they hauled it. And my brother's like, "You're not going to take off work?" I go, "What am I going to do? I ain't going to do nothing." Wait. So, man, I still have it. I've had a renter in there. It's the same kitchen. Yeah. Same. I took the front door used to be a fireplace, so it sat parallel on the road, and then I turned it and slid it in there. And I already owned the house next door, and I had a lot. Let's see. It's just a spare lot, so I was able to get a hold of Oregon and convince them to turn it sideways. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Yes. Okay. What up? Okay, dang. I'm like, what's going on? Jesus. All right, I'm sorry. My mom was yelling. I thought something was wrong here. No, I got you. How come you're not buying all them houses up in Detroit? That's gonna come back. Man, we're in Detroit too. No, we're in Michigan. A little outside of Wayne for the most part. What's that? You live in Detroit? You know what's funny? I live in Austin, actually. I live in Texas, but I'm from Detroit. Your phone number came back Detroit. Yeah, I'm from Detroit. I never got rid of my Detroit number. Yeah, I've been out of there for a while. Man, there's some beautiful homes. Oh yeah, definitely. Detroit, it's taking its time, but it's nice up there. Absolutely. I'll be back up there next week. Actually, my sister's 50th. We're gonna be celebrating up there, but yeah, man, I'm from there originally, man. Went to Michigan State and then came straight down to Texas once I graduated to work in the tech space. Left the tech space, and then I'm in the real estate. So, yes, sir. But yeah, man, you have an awesome story, man. I can learn a lot of gems from you here. I can appreciate you sharing, and I definitely want to see what we can do, to make something work. I got all of your. It sounds like you said the 2 on Grow or the 1 on Grow. 2 on Grow, 1 on Reswick. I sold 1 that was empty for 12 years, boarded up in a fire. Oh man, okay. So I rehabbed that one. I have one on Star, a little.
Yep. See Star.
Probably 800, or it's tiny, but it's a nice. And then I have one on Schmidlin. That's probably the.
Schmidlin. I see that one.
That's the nicest area. It's a decent house. Original cabinets. I think I put doors on, but that's probably the nicest property that I have.
Nice. Okay. And those, you wouldn't mind selling them right now, or?
No, I wouldn't have. I got to get over the stupid capital gains, but I got bid on it last time. I sold. I don't know if I sold 2 in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
It was ugly. I'm still paying on it.
I got you. So you would just do maybe a couple at a time, or 1 or 2 at a time, you think, or?
Yeah. So I'm planning on maybe going by Traverse City and buying a cottage. So if I could do a like trade or
1031.
So if I sold one, I would just go up there and pretend that's a rental property. I live on the river in Rossford, but
nice.
I'm tired of this.
Okay. I was going to ask you that. What would be kind of like your plans to, after you sell it, if any, right? But so I see what you're doing there. Or you could sell it on land contract or owner finance, if to kind of stretch out the gains if you want it.
With that. The kid next to me, he just bought the house next to me, and younger kids got a dumpster business, and he wanted to do that, but I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
okay.
And the way the market is, they'll sell. I mean, my niece, not so much in Oregon, but he's had multiples over asking price,
Okay.
So that was my plan I just put a new floor. I've got a carpenter putting siding on the garage in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So I realistic, I probably got 4 more weeks over there. Maybe less than that, but she was gonna list it. So she originally told me 119, and I'm like, well, if that other one is 147, mine's way nicer neighborhood than that. And so she goes, well, you could maybe go to 130, 126. So that's where I'm at, but if that's in your ballpark, if not.
Okay. That's for Sonia, the 1050.
That is grow.
Oh, okay.
That's 1520 grow.
1520. Okay. Let me go back. Put that in there. Okay. 1520. That's the greenhouse. Okay.
Yep. It's got a newer roof. No, it's got knocked down everywhere. I redid the bathroom. It's got tile, newer tub, hardwood floors.
Okay. Did you say that one was vacant or had a tenant in there?
Yep. That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay. Vacant.
So that would be the first one to go.
Okay, got it. So I will look into this one. I could probably tell you right now. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Make sure I got the right specs on this one here. So that one's the one by Brown. Okay. 2 bed, 1 bath, 715 on the square footage, and that's the one you dropped the basement in.
No, the basement is 1537 Reswick.
That's Reswick. Sorry, yeah, you're right. 1537. Yeah. Okay.
Grow does have a basement. Both of them on Grow have basements. I got two bedrooms on Grow.
This has basement. Okay. Cool. And you said 119 to 130-ish.
I mean, I don't know what it'll bring. People ask me all the time. I know what they're worth when I buy them because I'm trying to get a deal, but I never know what they're worth when I go to sell.
Yeah, if
I've had a couple renters that bugged me, long-term renters, and I ended up selling it to them.
I gotcha. 2-bed, 1-bath. So if it was a 3-bed and a little bit bigger, maybe about twice the size, well, about 1,300 square feet, we could get closer to that 130 mark, 125 to 130. But since it's a little bit on the smaller side and on this side of Brown Road, we're pushing more. Man, wait a minute. That's
yeah. The other side of Brown Road's nicer, but
yeah.
But it's supply and demand. If you want to move to Oregon, you got to take what you can take. I mean, they're selling houses on East Toledo for 100. I've seen some 110, 120 in the last of the decent neighborhoods, but
yeah. So there's one here on Oakdale Avenue, man. Oakdale. Is it in Oregon? Yeah. It's sold for 63, man. That's the thing. That my guys are going to see that. So it's that's tough sledding there. If they're talking 120 to 130. There you go.
It's like right there next to Toledo. Not bad, but that whole area. I've had houses in there before. It's okay.
Yeah.
It ain't the best. That's like
Cross Woodville.
Yeah, that's the worst part of Oregon.
Okay.
And there's a house in there right now for sale. I've seen it. Newer home, but
okay. And then that other one on I can't really compare this one. It is brick though, but McGinnis Road, closer.
I don't know where that is.
Closer to Pickle in Woodville, Pickle Road in Woodville. It's
there's some. Is it close to the refinery? There's some shitty stuff down there, like the Cretius.
Yeah, it is. Refinery Laboratory. Yep, it's right there.
Yeah, so that's iffy in there. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I got to come on this other side. Let's see.
It's hit and miss.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
I had one right there on Pickle. That was a horror story too. I bought it. It was empty for 12 years. The whole house full of stuff. My dad was an antique dealer. He goes, "Mike, buy it." I go, "I don't want none of it. I want it broom clean." And so she, I think she brought some material from her house. They sold it. They brought material. Anyway, they made $10,000. They sold stuff in the yard.
Wow.
I only paid $19,000 for the house.
Man. Wow.
I did a bunch of work dating a girl, and the house where I wanted came available. So I go, "Why don't you buy this?" So she bought it. We split up. She put a garage, new siding, new roof, and had it as a rental, got married. And the same thing, somebody told me that house is going up for auction. I'm like, that'd be $90,000. I go, I didn't even go look at it, and
sheesh.
I think it went for like 50-some thousand.
Wow.
Come on. I'm like, man,
that's insane.
Drug my feet on that one.
Seriously, man. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think we may be a little far off, to be honest. The one on Grove, I see one of my guys actually purchased one in the 90s for that one on Grove, down not too far from you. And
on Grove?
Yeah. It was about within the last 6 months too. And one on Reswick for, you wouldn't believe, this one was for 45.
Yeah, there's a trailer on Reswick. I think that went cheap.
But
You know,
yeah,
I don't know.
it probably need a full, you know, rehab because I can't see any pictures on the inside. So that's indicative of it being a full rehab more than likely.
Yeah, and you know what that is nowadays. This stuff ain't cheap.
Yeah, but man. So if I would say if y'all want to stretch it to try to list it, by all means, of course, don't let me stop you, but
yeah,
can't do anything on that.
It'll if not, I'll rent it. I don't, you know,
right.
My phone rings off the hook when it comes to rental property because there's nothing out there, and I'm 75% low compared to. I mean, my brother, I get the most expensive rent I get is on Schmidt, and that's like $890. And my brother's on the east side in the hood, $1,100 all day long.
Wow.
So I shake my head, but it's like whatever.
Yeah, but less headache though.
You do, I do what I do.
Yeah, I'd rather have the peace of mind, man.
You know, I've had pretty good luck. I've probably only kicked a couple, 3 people out in all the years I've had them. So
there you go.
You know, it's like
not too bad.
Rich, no, but my profits made like now, if they're paid for, if I walk away with $100,000 and pay some taxes.
There you go.
So
yep.
I mean, place in Texas. Everybody's moving to Texas.
Yeah, a lot of land out here, man.
All the Californians are sick of.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Joe Rogan, I see he moved down there.
Yeah, they're still coming out here. Yep. I'm right in the heart of it all, right in Austin, in the middle.
I'm supposed to go there.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm looking. I have a 1993 Porsche Carrera.
Ooh, that's a beauty.
And anyway, I watch the guy on YouTube videos, and he flies around the country and buys them. Don't tell you how much they pay for them, but so I looked on his website. He's got my car's got 43,000. He's got one for sale. It's $123,000. I'm like, there ain't no way that car's worth that.
How old is it?
It's a 93 Porsche.
Oh my goodness! They must have decked out under the hood or something. Was it Gran Turismo or? Which one is that?
They're classics.
And that's true, but damn.
What was the one with Will Smith and
Bad Boys? Yeah, Will Smith and Martin.
Same car in there, except mine's red.
Nice, I love it. Okay.
Anyway, that guy, I called them, and he called me back, and he goes, "Hey, let me fly out." And I said, "Man, why is my car worth so much money?" He goes, when the kids were young, they had that poster on their wall. Now they're 40, 50 years old. Now they have money. And I go, "Yeah, but a couple of years ago, they were like 50,000. He goes, "I know it. The market just..." And they're air-cooled motors like the old Volkswagen. So the collectors all want that. And
yeah.
96 was the last year of the air cooled, so they're worth more.
Oh, that makes sense. Collector's items. Yeah.
But I want an old. You remember 48 Hours, Eddie Murphy?
Oh yeah. That's my guy.
Remember the black car he had stored?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that. I don't like convertibles, but that same car, they're called bathtubs, 356s. So the last year was 65. They made them. Well, I always wanted one, but they were crazy price. I could never afford it. Even, and I'm not a mechanic. I don't have the time to work on it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you do the houses.
I called that guy, and he goes, "Mike, I'll give you $100,000 right now for your car."
Wow.
So I go, "You go." He had 2 of these 356s, but they weren't the condition that I wanted.
Oh yeah.
I said, "You find me one that's clean, and I'll sell you mine." So I had another dealer call me yesterday. He goes, "Mike, I'll give you $90,000 for your car."
Ooh.
And so I go, "Find me a 356. So he's just probably 4 hours ago. I forgot it was Tulsa maybe. He goes,
Damn.
I got a guy has one in Tulsa that's been rehabbed. So
Nice.
And then I found one in St. Louis, and this guy goes, Mike, you don't want that car. I go, you can see all that by looking at it. Oh, it needs this shitty paint job. And I'm like, man, I'm looking at it on my phone. I go, you must be on a big screen. And he goes, yeah.
Seriously.
So I might have to fly out.
Okay.
It's too. They're like glorified Volkswagen motors. You could never drive it. It's just more for butzing around town.
Nice.
You ain't drive. Now my car, you can drive anywhere.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
So.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, well, keep my number.
Yeah, man, I will, and I can. I can. I'll do that as well as that other one.
I owe on Schmidlin. I owe on Ansonia.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the one girl one, I owe like $5,000 or something on there.
Okay, that's not bad. And Sonia, okay. Yeah, let me take a look at all of them, and then I'll get back with you here.
My finance guy, he goes, Mike, you're gonna make more money in the real estate than what I'm gonna give you.
Man.
He made me 18% on my money last year, so.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Well, it's when you don't have to go to work and get a check is nice.
Seriously. There you go. There you go.
But that might last for 6 months or a year. The way it's going now, I don't even look at my pension.
Yeah, you shouldn't just leave that.
Like, oh man.
Nest egg, man. Just build it all up, man. You got it. I love it. Well, I will definitely be looking at all of them as a package for you and get back to you. If not by.
I'm not against it if the price is right.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's a huge nut to pay capital gains on at one time, but.
Unless you want to get cashed out in 60 months, we could do that too.
Yeah.
Put it on
I don't know if that. I mean, sometimes it drives you into a different tax bracket, so then I have to be careful doing that. So my goal was, as they came empty, I would just dump them,
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I don't have anybody to work on them, if I go Florida or wherever.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Okay.
All right. Well, let me know.
All righty, Michael. Will do. I appreciate your time, man. Be in touch.
Yep, see you. Thanks.
Thank you. Take care. Whew. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, that was that call definitely dragged out. You get those sometimes, man. Chatty Cathy. Yeah, when he was talking about 119 for, I think he got confused. I thought I would do 119 on the one I called about, but I wouldn't do 119 on that one on Bro that he got, or Grow, whatever it was. 93 might have been the highest over there. So no, sir. And then the package deal thing, sure, we'll see, whatever. I'll toss it at him. It doesn't hurt. Don't make me no difference. But I mean, he ain't gonna be mad, but he ain't gonna be happy either. All right, but I gotta get out of here. Let me see. Let me just drop these notes in. And make sure I don't have you guys call him either. Okay, there it is. Next, man, I gotta tomorrow, like I said, I got another campaign I'm about to start. I'm about to get back on my 4 campaign, 4 market campaign drive for the Lead-O-Thon, and it's about to just be raining with leads, man. I think I'm about to get back in the Duffy with that, because it was some fun times, and it was some chaotic and fun times. But if y'all about that life and y'all trying to get in there with me, man, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Strap up your boots. And yeah, it's gonna be Ohio, which is right now. Then it's gonna be Michigan. I got a bunch of I just want three bedroom homes in Flint, Michigan. We're paying between 13 to 30K, sometimes more. If it's in another beautiful neighborhood, then it's obviously way more. But most of those leads on prospects on that list is going to be in that range. And we'll split. They're going to be like it's going to be in volume though. The only thing about Flint is they're smaller assignment fees, but they come around often. So that's why I got to keep that engine going, and I don't want that engine to die out. I got to keep that going, and then I'm gonna pull up the luxury. The luxury is a whole beast. I gotta still tame it. Like I don't want to put that out there yet, but as soon as we knock one down, I got y'all. So let me take notes real quick because that was a heck of a call, long call. Super duper long call, but the guy was cool. He has, I think, some 6 to 8 properties or so. They're all in PropWire under his link property tab, and he wouldn't mind looking at a package deal. He had concerns about capital gains, which I offered to do owner finance, and he doesn't really like that, but could still maybe pitch that at the end as far as a 60-month or a 120-month cash out. And he wants about 119 to 130K for the house on Grove, the 2-0 house in Grove, the greenhouse. And he has one on Reswick, that's a 3-bedroom. He put a basement in it. The one on Sonia that we were calling about, he kept saying that there was a house that's for sale for 147. That's the only house that's listed. And I had to remind him of some of the comps in the area that sold in the lower sub 100K area. He owes on Schmidtland, which is rents at 830 at the highest. The one on Ansonia needs a roof. Everything else is good and was rehabbed 8 years ago. He may look to purchase a another property via 1031, I believe, off the river or something after he sells one of these or all of them. Something like that. All right, so it's about to be the longest notes in history. And then we got the guy we was on the phone with that got 20 properties. So that's crazy, man. That's literally like freaking 30, almost 30 properties to offer on, but just in 2 calls, man. And this is a list of 4,700, man. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Like it'd be just crazy. Now, of course, again, those portfolio sellers usually, it's usually you can't really get any deals out of them because they, it's their nest egg. They've been making money from them over the years, and they're savvy and all that stuff, right? Whatever, but it's still something to be had. Sometimes they still don't mind passing the torch, and they know they gotta. They don't. Some of them are not greedy, right? Some of them, like he just said, he understands. He is sell it for less, but at the same time, he is a little off on that one property. But anyway, it's something that may be still there. So I'm gonna drop this note in here, and then I'm gonna drop the note from my notepad in here. And then I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna add him to super hot, and I'm gonna make him an offer by probably Monday, man. I'm gonna get back to him on Monday. Super, and then I'm gonna take this note and drop it inside of here, so y'all don't double duty that. Let me go to WJ. All right. Yep. Gotta go. Mateo, let me know what you need help with on that. Make sure when you're dialing them to drop some notes in the note column and put your initials by each note, so we know who's who, and we know that you're working it. And what else? If they don't answer, put NA for not answer. If you leave a voicemail, LVM, left voicemail. I usually don't leave voicemails like that, to be honest, but wrong number, WN, not interested, stuff like that. So just leave some notes, drop some notes in there. Let me know if you have any questions on that. What else we got going in the chat? My bad. Yes, sir. You too. Do you do your thing? Be safe, bro. Okay, for sure. What GPT is this? What GPT? Oh, this is just DubGPT. It's one that I created. I got like a lot of playbook stuff loaded in there, and a lot of my AI stuff loaded. So it's crazy. I don't even use it. I've been using Claude like crazy now. I've been using Claude and Gemini, and then I'm about to be on this Manus agentic flow with the Manus. So hopefully I can create this agent to have a bunch of sub agents working under him, and then they're going to be cleaning out my REI reply, my CRM, scraping data, all that stuff. That's why I want to do the luxury flips with my AI, so I can be on point with the data. And then also sell services of AI services through GHL and REI reply too. So, but yep, there we go, man. That's everything there. Hope y'all have a good one as well. I should be tapping in tomorrow. I might get it in tomorrow early to kind of get it out the way for Good Friday. But yeah, y'all stay blessed by the best, man. You already know what it is. I'll holler back. Let me know if you have any questions. Hit me up, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Hit me up on IG or TikTok at the 100 Door Tour. Holla at your boy. Let's get this money. Peace.